Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mukesh TechUp. In this YouTube video, I'm going to discuss about the padding concept in the convolution neural network. So in my previous video, already we have seen like how we can detect the edges, vertical edges. What all are the key challenges when we are going to detect the edges and how we can fix them? So in them, one is the padding. What is padding in convolution neural network and what is the requirement of that one and how we can handle such things, right? So let's get started. In order to build deep neural network, one modification to the basic convolution operation that you need to really use is padding. In my previous video already we have seen there was a one matrix that by 6 by 6, right? When we were multiplying this 6 by 6 matrix to a filter that was 3 by 3, we were be getting a resultant matrix that was 4 by 4. But when we are doing such operations, see here original matrix was 6 by 6, filter matrix was 3 by 3 and the resultant matrix 4 by 4. Then somewhere we are losing the information, right? We are reducing or the image size is getting shrinkage, right? So here is the formula n minus f plus 1 into n minus f plus 1. So here n is the 6, filter size is the 3 and plus 1. Again we will repeat this formula, then we will be getting 4 by 4 matrix, right? So according to the formula this is perfect. But when we will shift this filter matrix by 1 to the right side, okay, after computing the first pixel value we will shifting it to the right side, then again right side, so we are going to shrinkage the image. So the challenges when multiply with filters. So suppose here what is happening, when we are going to compute or the calculate the first pixel value, that is the top left corner. So when we will draw a 3 by 3 matrix on that one, or when we will put a 3 by 3 filter on this matrix, the first pixel that is the top left corner, it is going to contribute in the output or the resultant matrix only once, right? After that it will be shifting to the right side by 1, okay, again it's 1. But let's talk about a particular pixel value, that is the I highlighted in the brown color. Here there could be multiple possible values, right? It can be overlap. So if I'll draw a 3 by 3 matrix over here, or I'll put a 3 by 3 filter on this one, so there could be multiple places. The green highlighted, that could be the one, the orange highlighted, that could be the one, and the green that is covering to the top right lines, that is also one. So here this particular pixel is going to contribute multiple time in the resultant matrix for computing the pixel value, and here we are losing the information, right? The image is getting shrinkage. So the key concept is image is getting shrink here and throwing away a lot of the information from the edges of the images, right? So we need to handle that, we need to add the padding concept. So this is very important in convolution neural network. So interviewer might ask like what is the padding and what is the requirement and how we can add that one, right? So let's see. So the original matrix was 6 by 6. So what we can do, we can draw a additional pixel all over the matrix. So here I added only one pixel, but the question is arise here like how I identify like I need to add only one pixel. Someone can say no, I need to add 2 pixels, I want to add 3 pixels, I want to add 4 pixels. That is correct, but I'll show you. There is a one reason behind that, and the practical approach is there, how we can add multiple pixels and how many pixels exactly we need to add over the matrix, right? So when I added one pixel over this matrix become now 8 by 8, right? And from the formula, so here I added only one pixel, right, all over the matrix. So when I'll put this value in the formula, so p equals to n plus 2p minus f plus 1, and same formula again because we need to add two values, right? 6 by 6 or 4 by 4, n by n, right? So we need to repeat this formula twice. So when I put the values p equals to here and the value of the matrix, that was 6. So we will be getting the 6 by 6 resultant matrix. That would be the resultant matrix. Now two major important things like valid and the same. So what is that we need to understand? So valid says when no padding, when we are not adding any padding to the original matrix. So that means n by n matrix is going to multiply by f filter, then the resultant matrix would be n minus f plus 1, right? So if I'll take the example of my original matrix, that was 6 and the filter value was 3, and we will put in the formula, we will be getting 4 by 4 matrix. But same says pad should be happen in the way that when output size is the same as the input size. So let's put in the formula. So formula is n plus 2p minus f plus 1. Okay, and it says the output side should be same as the input size. So let's say the input size is the n equals to n. Then when we will solve this one, n cross to the n, the resultant would be 2p minus f plus 1, and from here we will get p equals to f minus 1 divided by 2. So guys, this is very important. So in a few minutes back I mentioned like how we can compute the value of paddings or pixels, how many pixels we need to add and how much padding we need to add around the matrix. So this is the formula. Likewise we can calculate the pixel values on that one. So from the formula, if I took what is the my f value? F value is the 3. So 3 minus 1, that is 2. 2 by 2 equals to 1. So I added only 1 pixel over the entire this matrix, or I can say the 1 padding, right? That was the reason I added only 1. So this is the guys padding concept, and this is very important. And in next series or next video we will understand some relevant concept of the neural network and different terminologies. So make sure you are much aware about this padding concept. So thank you so much guys, thanks for watching my YouTube video.